With the black shorts, Chargers with their whites, with the purple trim, purple letters, purple numbers, getting ready to get it underway here. As making sure everybody is set, and Coach Houchin is going back and getting her server set back there. That'll be number 5 for the Raiders. That is Skylar Vollmer. Skylar gets ready to hit away here. And we get ready to get underway. The whistle is up, and jump serve to start it. Up and go, and net serve right out of the gate. Chargers on the board first, 1-0. So service error on the very first serve of the match as Stevie Whitler will go back to serve now for the Chargers. Callie Shequin checks out as Addie Shequin checks into the front row. The Raiders get it over in the third hit by Brackey. Chargers with it. Lydia Hill takes something off it. The Raiders get under it. They get the third hit on the way. It gets across from the back row pass forward. Stevie Whitler set up on the right side as the Chargers push it across. Back row, it went to Vollmer. Center and hits across that by Larson. Chargers have it working on the left side for the hit. Hit away, popped up, and ace on the play. Ace on the play by the Chargers, as that is by Callie Shequin. Gets the ace. Away, popped up on the play by Vollmer. Get it back over, now it's going to be tough at the net, but Brackey gets it across for Lyman. Chargers with it, Callie Shequin back sets over to Stevie Whitler. Shot was tipped on the way over. Raiders get it, push it across, up and over. Callie Shequin with the pop set up on the side. It's down for the kill shot. Ellie Whitler gets the kill. 10-7 now, Chargers. Callie gets ready for the serve. Raiders can't get a clean hit on it. 11-7 now. Sully Buttes in this first set. As Lydia Hill on the bench here now. Shequin holds that serve. Brackey in the back center passes it forward. Hit across. The back row. Bernie passes it forward. Callie Shequin with the setup. Driving it down as popped up by Brackey. Hit across on the first hit by the Raiders. Quick tip. Sage Heath is there. Goes for the back corner. Down for the point. Sage gets it wasn't hard, but it was placed perfectly a foot before the line, and Chargers have a 5-point lead now, 12-7 our score. Holding serve, Callie Shequin. Hits to the back row, popped up on the play, bumped across, still from the back row, popped up and out. And a hitting error by the Raiders gives the Chargers a 13-point. Sully Buttes out front, 13-7. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 30. We are back tomorrow night. The Charger football team hits the road. They are traveling to Cologne, and yours truly, G.T. Meyer, along with Lewis Hofer, will follow. Charger football Friday night. Chargers taking on the mighty Cologne Cowboys. We'll have that for you. 7 o'clock kick, 6:40 pregame on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back underway. Chargers leading 13-7. Served by Callie Shequin. They set up Vollmer. Ball tipped as it comes across. Back row hit by Bernie. And down the line, a hit by Allie Whitler for the Chargers. Gets it across. Raiders on the first hit as Sage Heath gets another kill shot. Sage Heath gets the third. And 14-7, just like that. Chargers out front by 7. Callie Shequin holding serve here now. A 7-point run by Shequin at the serve position. Back it goes to Brackey. A back set. Goes to the cross quarter over, and that was down. Kill shot on the way, and on the play, Mousseau with the kill for the Raiders. And it's now 14-8. The Raiders finally stopped that Charger rally. 7-point rally by the Chargers. Chargers receive, working forward, back to the right side. Stevie Whitler a hit. Raiders one hit, and it comes across. As Kenzie hits it forward, Whitler goes for the kill shot. Stevie Whitler goes for the kill shot. and gets it. 15-8. Chargers retake the advantage and will take the serve back as Allie Whitler will go back to serve here now. Hits away. Down for the kill, for the ace. Allie Whitler gets the ace on the serve. 16-8 our score now. Chargers out front in this first set. Line driver Vollmer hits it forward, bumped up on the play by Gran, and try to get a block at the net. Point for the Raiders. Now 16-9 our score. As the Raiders back to serve, number 10 is Mousseau, and service error on the Raiders. 17-9 now. It is Sully Buttes out front. Second service error by the Raiders. Chargers service on the play. And a service as Caitlin Burney gets the ace for the Chargers. Burney makes the score 18-9 now. Sully Buttes hits away. Ooh, nice skimmer of a serve across. Callie Shequin gets the pass up, goes for the second setup. Shot and kill by Lydia Hill. Her second in the match. 19-9 now. Chargers with the lead. As hitting across, popped up on the play as Burney with the serve. Brackey forward, hits across by Larson. That is out. She tried to do a cross quarter. 20-9, just like that in set number one. Chargers out front. As Caitlin Burney holding serve now, the senior for the Chargers. The libero hits away, popped up in the back row. That's coming across. Kill shot at the net. That's Lydia Hill. And Lydia makes no doubt about it. As it's 21-9 now, Chargers here in this first set. Burney holding serve, gets the ball, gets the whistle, gets it away. Dropped in, back row. Shelsky passes it forward as Larson bumps it across. It's out. Charger point. 22-9. Sully Buttes. Chargers in control. As Brackey forward for the Raiders on the receive. They set up Larson. Tries to hit it across, hit into the net. 23-9. Chargers, they went up for that double block. Didn't have to as Larson's shot drifted into the net. Chargers out front here now by 14. Hits away. Brackey in the back row. Forward. Bumped up by Gran. Hit across out of the back with Vollmer. Tries to go for a back corner shot. Too strong. Chargers have the lead. 24-9. Trying to close it out here now as Caitlin Burney has had quite a run and serve. Brackey receives forward as Grant gets it over to Larson. Hits it across. Chargers get it up and over. No, blocked on the play. Chargers get under it. Callie Shequin gets it across and bumped across by Burney as she get it back on the court. Vollmer with the tip. Chargers get under it. Nice save by White for the Chargers. Raiders back row working it forward. Pass as Chargers get it forward as a quick tip on the play. Larson to Grant, back over to Vollmer. Gets the tip, and tip on the play works this time for Skylar Vollmer. Gets it, and it's 24-10 now. Sully Buttes with the lead in this first set. Back to serve for the Raiders now. Vollmer will get the ball and await the whistle. She gets the whistle, and it'll be a jump serve. Here it comes. Chargers back row receive. Stevie Whitler forward. Callie Shequin on the bump. Stevie Whitler goes for the hit. Dug out in the back row by the Raiders. Brackey with the second hit, bumped across on the play by Lyman, by Hyde, as the Chargers go for the kill shot in the corner. Hits into the net. Point Raiders. 24-11 now. Lyman with the lead, Sully Buttes with the lead. Lyman with the serve. Vollmer goes back for the serve. Popped up on the play by Burney. Callie Shequin clears it off of the net. Lydia Hill goes for the kill shot and finishes set number one with a kill. 25-11. Sully Buttes will take a 90-second timeout and come on back. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 90 seconds.
That's LAMBMOTOR.com. Or give them Oahe Grain in Oneida has been doing business with you, the producer, since 1954. They're one of the largest privately owned elevators in central South Dakota. Their friendly and knowledgeable team of employees is there for you. With 2 120-foot truck scales and 5 dump pits, they're sure to get you back to the farm quickly. They also have a 110-car shuttle loading facility and have 2 grain dryers to help serve you in all your grain handling needs. Call Oahe Grain Corporation in Oneida at 258-2811 or check them out at oahegraincorp.com. Grain is their real name.
As we take a look here now, Chargers had a 7-point run to make it 14-7 at one point, and then an 8-point run. That was with Kelly Sheequin at the serve, and then an 8-point run by Caitlin Burney, and the Chargers closed it out 25-11. Individually, 1 kill for Stevie Whitler, 2 for Allie Whitler, and along with, we also had, I think it was Lydia Hill, Allie Whitler, and Stevie Whitler. Kelly Sheequin with an ace as the Chargers get ready to go. 1 kill each for Vollmer and Scott for the Raiders, and a kill on the way for Mousseau as well. As the Chargers switch out, Kelly Sheequin checks into the front row. Addie Sheequin checks out, and as it'll be Stevie Whitler ready to serve front row, it is White, Hill, and Sheequin. Back row, it is Allie Whitler, Burney, and then the service position, Stevie Whitler. For the Raiders, number 2, Lavender, along with Brackey, and number 8, Shelsky in the back row as they get ready for serve receive. Popped up on the play by Lavender. Popped up and hit across on the play. Good dig out by Burney. The Chargers get it off of the net and hit it across and over. Raiders work it over to the right side for the attack. Blocked on the play as Lydia Hill gets the block. Chargers get on the board first in set number 2, 1-0. Chargers up front, 1-0 as Stevie Whitler gets ready for the serve, hits away, popped up by Brackey. Coming over to a setup is Gran, tipped across by Larson. Chargers work it over to the center net, goes for the back row kill shot. Raiders are there to pass it forward. Vollmer. Your shot across by the Chargers. They get it under control. Stevie from the back row gets the shot, and it will be out of bounds. Chargers point, and just like that, 2-0 Sully Buttes. As Stevie Whitler holding serve here for the Chargers. Popped up by Brackey from the back row. Grant gets it over to Larson. She'll hit it to the back row. Allie Whitler is there. They pop it across as White with the hit. It comes across the Raiders setup for the center net attack. Vollmer gets the kill shot on the play for the Raiders. Gets the kill, and it's 2-1. Lyman on the board early in on this. Check that. They're going to give that point to the Chargers. 3-1 as that was hit into the net. 3-0 Sully Buttes. Raiders with it. Go for that center net attack. Vollmer tips it across. Gets the tip across and gets the point. 3-1 for the score now. It is Sully Buttes out front. Raiders will go back for the serve. Number 5, Skylar Vollmer will go back to serve for Lyman. Vollmer gets the whistle. Hits away. Pop forward by Burney. Stevie Whitler back set over to White. Fischel to the back row. Dug out on a play by Brackey. They work it over the right side, rather than the left side. Trying to get a kill shot off was Hyde, and couldn't get enough lift, and it hit into the net. Charger point, 4-1 now. Sully Buttes. Taryn Kenzie back to serve now for the Chargers. She had an ace earlier on, as Kenzie hits away and service error. Chargers first of the match thus far. 4-2 now our score. But that one hit into the net. Back to serve for the Raiders, Kaylee Larson. Kaylee hits away. A line drive screamer. That one's going over. Popped up and killed on the play. Max Scott, big kill shot right in the middle for Scott. That's her second in the match. 4-3 now. Raiders have pulled to within 1 early on in this first set. Larson holding serve for the Raiders. Hits away. Popped up by Kenzie. Worked back into the court by Allie Whitler. Stevie Whitler bumps it across. Raiders now bump. They get it to Scott. She has to hit it deep from the front row. Chargers working forward. Center net attack to drop a kill shot on the play. As a block on the play, as kill shot went by Lydia Hill, but blocked by Max Scott to make the score 4-4 now. Sully Buttes and Lyman. Good block on the play there by Scott for the Raiders. And Larson holding serve, trying to give Lyman their lead. Driving it, and that one is out. Drives out of the back of the court. So the Raiders return the favor with the service error. Chargers retake the lead now, 5-4. Lydia Hill will go back to serve. Sage Heath checks into the front row for Sully Buttes. As Hill could dig out on the play by Vollmer, works it forward. Grand, that gets going to be tough at the net. Popped up and can't get a clean hit on it. Raiders get the point. 5-5 is our score. Lyman and Sully Buttes back to serve now for the Raiders. Kaysen Grand. Kaysen gets the whistle, picks out her spot, popped up on the play, as that's going to be hit across on the play by Addie Shequin. It's going to be tough at the net. Max Scott hit it to the back row. Chargers work it over to the left side for the attack. Dug out by Brackey and that kill shot by Allie Whitler. That one's going to be trouble. It came off of the roof, off of the ceiling, and the Chargers get the point, 6-5. It came down at a funky angle, and the Chargers get the point. They're out front 6-5 here now, hanging in. Addie Shequin checks out. Callie Shequin checks back into the service position. Callie got that big old brace on that left. Bernie pushes it forward and hit across on the play. Hit on the play by Allie Whitler. Gets it. She's got 3 kills in the match. 7-5 now, Chargers. As the Shequin gets ready for the serve, hits away. Popped up in the back row of Raiders. They work it forward. Vollmer will tip it across. Shequin digs it out. Popped across on the play by Allie Whitler. They try to set up Max Scott, center net attack. Kills into the net, hits into the net. Charger point. 8-5 now, Sully Buttes in set number 2. Chargers lead 1-0. Took the first set, 25-11. Shequin back for the serve. Brackey receives back center. They work it forward. Tipped on the play as it comes across. Chargers push it over and tip down the line, and good for the shot. Tip down the line. Allie Whitler gets another point for the Chargers, 9-5. Using that left side line, using actually that right side line, and it's 9-5. Sully Buttes, Callie Shequin, line drive screamer, goes across. Raiders get it back in with the second hit. Bumped across by Scott for the third hit. Chargers free ball. Callie Shequin sets up Whitler. Stevie Whitler, that is, hits it across. Vollmer with the first hit. Brackey passes forward. Scott will bump it across. Charger ball. Shequin for the setup. Center net attack to Heath. Sage shot. Dug out on the play. Point, Chargers, 10-5. As Chargers working it here, driving it across, popped up on the play. Raiders get it back in, tipped across by Scott. Received by Burnley. They set up Stevie Whitler, does a tip across, and she goes across the net, 10-5 now. I'll make it 10-6 rather. 10-6, the Chargers with the lead. A line there by the Chargers as the Raiders on the hit. Shequin gets under it to hit over, tipped across by Allie Whitler. Max Scott goes for the tip, gets the tip for the Raiders, and it is now 10-7. Lyman trails by 3, holding serve for the Raiders. And they'll let that one go. There's Hyde with the serve and drove that one out of the back of the court. Chargers let that one sail. 11-7 now. Sully Buttes back with the serve will be Allie Whitler, senior for the Chargers. Trishelle White checks into the front row. Kenzie will go to the bench for the Chargers. Hit away. Line driver popped up by Brackey. Vollmer passes forward to Scott. Tipped across. Chargers get it under control. As White tries to do a cross quarter. That one's coming across on the first hit by the Raiders. Chargers back set over to Whitler. To Stevie, gets it across back row. Dig out by the Raiders. Try to pass it forward. Couldn't get a clean second hit on it. And it is now 12-7 Chargers. As Allie Whitler holding serve for the Chargers. Oh, service error into the net. It goes. 12-8. Chargers' second service error in the set and second on the night. Back to serve is Max Scott, received by Burney, forward. Callie Shequin gets it over to White, hits it across the back row. Raiders are there, get it under, and Larson will bump it across on the third hit. Burney pops up the first. Whitler will pass it forward, bumped across by Heath. Raiders get up under it, and they set up Vollmer, and blocked at the net. Blocked at the net by Heath. And it is now 13-8, Sully Buttes in set number 2. Back to serve Burney now. Caitlin for the Chargers hits away. forward by Vollmer. Back set by Graham. They set up Vollmer, and the shot is hit across by Shequin. Raiders go for that center net attack again. Tipped on the play. Chargers get under it. Shequin goes for the set. Over to Lydia Hill. Blocked on the play. And now it's blocked, but it goes down on the Raiders' side for the Charger point. Sully Buttes up now 14-8 in this second set. Bernie holding serve. Picks the spot. Pop forward by Vollmer. Hit across to the back row. Popped up and bumped across by White on the nice save by the Chargers. Raiders set up for the center net attack. Blocked at the net by another block there by Lydia Hill, and it's 15-8 now. Chargers in this second set. Bernie holding serve. Pop forward, Vollmer. Forward, a quick tip across on the play by the Raiders by Grand. Chargers get it in and hit it into the net. Point Raiders 15-9 now, our score. Sully Buttes out front. Checking in number 2 for the Raiders, Mackenzie Lavender checks into the back row. Out for the Raiders is number 9, Marina Scott. And hit away. Chargers back row receive. Bernie. Quick tip by Stevie Whitner. Bumped across by Callie Shequin. Back row. Raiders go for the bump. Vollmer with it from the center net. Price to pick her spot. Chargers are there. Set up for the kill as down the line. And that one goes out as the White went for the back row. And it's 15-10. Didn't quite catch the line. Raider point. 15-10. Service on the way by the Raiders as Lavender with the serve. Hit across on the play by Shequin, by Callie Shequin. Larson gets it across for the Raiders. Callie Shequin sets it up after a pass from the back row. Kill shot on the play